Hello everyone, my name is Sunil Skarwar and today topic of discussion is serverless cloud computing. So let's begin. Introduction to the serverless computing. Let's see what definition says. The definition serverless computing abstract infrastructure management. That means write code, not infrastructure. It means we just need to be write code and build our application and service website, these type of things. We don't need to stabilize any kind of infrastructure to collect data and maintain the server of our services. Let's see what other definition says. Serverless computing is a cloud computing model where developers build and run applications without managing the underlying infrastructure. This definition is also saying the same thing, that we just need to build applications and website, not the we don't worry have to worry about managing infrastructures. Instead of provising or managing servers, developers write functions that are triggered by events, as we can see, and the cloud provider automatically handle scaling. The cloud providing are the serverless computers, which we have heard about AWS, Google Clouds, OneDrive. These are the cloud providers which are basically used as a serverless computing. Let's see what's next slide says. Here we can see the visual diagram of the serverless architecture. Here is the user. It started a request to access some data from the services, in which there is a API. API then go to serverless functions or serverless cloud services, which are basically AWS, Google Clouds, and etc. And it authenticates services. Benefit of serverless: it is cost effective. Pay only for usage. In the serverless cloud computing, we only have to pay the data, the amount of size we are using in the cloud computing services. Auto scaling, handling varying workloads. Faster time to market. This is the this is faster than the traditional databases. Operational simplification. It is very easy to use. Limitation and challenges. Cold starts, initially latency. So this is a very new term, serverless, in today nowadays. So that's why cold starts. Lot of company, not lot of company, some initial startup are not using these kind of things. Vendor lock in, hard switch platform, debugging complexity, shared security responsibilities. Real world uses cases. Let's see how many companies and the using this serverless services. Netflix. Netflix is using this serverless service. Billions of requests a day via serverless. Billions of this request Netflix receive via serverless. Coca-Cola. Vending operation cost drop. As you know, the vending operation. Capital One. Fraud detection time reduced. In the Capital One, it uses for the fraud detection. That reduce the time. Fitbits. Efficient health data processing. Trend and the future of the serverless. Let's see what are the trend ongoing will be we can see of the serverless. Integration with AI ML. Okay, integration AI, artificial intelligence and machine learning. Edge computing. You may heard about the edge computing. It is a very upcoming technology. Event driven system. Multi-cloud hybrid approaches. Enhanced tooling for devs. Serverless vs traditional architecture. Comparison. Cost model, scaling, management overhead, and speed of deployment. This is a very this is a very important point, speed of deployment. And also the cost model, because sometimes we are paying for the storage we are not using, so we also consider the cost model is the important point. It is just a hype, the serverless. Okay, we can see this is the balanced view. This is not a hype, we can see balanced view. There are many pros of the serverless than the cons. So we can consider as a positive that serverless is uh, can become our serverless. We can see in future that a lot of company can build suggest to use serverless best suited for scalable event driven app. As we can see, there are a lot of startups nowadays, so they initially use serverless measuring ecosystem. Conclusion and the final thoughts. Serverless is a here to stay, not just hype. As I told, the serverless is a might be future, but this is not hype. It is a tech, good way to handle data. Future lie in hybrid AI integration system. Encouragement to explore serverless in projects. These are the references that I used to build this PPT. Thank you.